Hi guys, Artiar here. So today we'll be showcasing two different Hoyan Inferno clear. One is not using LD at all, which is the one that you're currently looking at. I got it from the recent clear. I saw this is actually a very interesting team. I want to make a showcase to it. And I originally planned was actually recording a video, which is one team that actually only including Shadow Sanya for extra consistently, but both team doesn't use Lily at all. So I think they are a very great reference depending on what unit you have. Probably you don't have Lily but you have Shadow Sanya, then you can go for the team 2 that I'm going to showcase later from my friend. And then if you don't have Shadow Sanya, you don't have Lily, and then you have the unit here, you can probably take this as a reference. I think it's actually pretty good as well. So depending on what character you have, you can choose a better safer Sanya comp, or probably try this comp, which is actually brute forcing to kill Hoyan. Okay, so if we look at the recent clear, right, mostly or almost everyone, they're actually running Shadow Sanya, and with Lily, or probably they don't have Lily, they can run something like a poison team, which is similar to the showcase team I'm gonna showcase for team 2. But now then we're gonna see here there's actually one player, which is Fly B Wipo, actually made a team that brute force the clear. So let's take a look how it actually goes. So it's actually Chloros here. His Chloros is a max out, totally max out Chloros, but I don't think that you actually need to max out. You only need the S3 to be high skill, for example, like until level 4 will do for the multiplier, because you don't really need these character die transfer affecting, because you're going to target on the boss anyway. Then the debuff here is basically additional of effect, and then S1 here with some additional attack stats for you, and then with additional multiplier. But I still don't think that they need to be max. I think you only need the S3 to be level 4, and then he's going with count, so extra DPS output, and then you have momentum, so the more debuff on the target, the higher damage you're gonna do. So battle wheel and momentum is going for, but he ignored the battle wheel at all, because you can see the build here he's going for is only momentum and foray. Okay, so foray here increase a little bit of crit damage multiplier, and then momentum here increase the damage output. Multiplier depends on how many debuff the boss have. Then he's going for Rosa as well. So the Rosa is pretty stacked as well. So S1 is almost max. I think he's going for the multiplier. S2 is totally max, and then S3 here for higher multiplier. So from his showcase I watched, you don't really need the S3 at all. You only need the S2 for the 100% chance of follow-up attack rate. This is what you needed. And then your S1 multiplier as well. Then he's going for Revelation here, and the Revelation is going with foray and momentum. This is the his build he's going for. So Rosa here is actually a best combination with Krolos here to instantly trigger his Doom Toll, because to let Krolos re-trigger the S3, you actually need to trigger the Doom Toll damage by 10 times. And with Rosa here, your S3 can do 3 hit, and this 3 hit here with Revelation extra additional 3 hit, it actually counts into Krolos damage, the buff count as well. So this 3 hit from Rosa will become into 6 hit, and then another 6 hit from Rosa S1 as well. So it will make it into 12 hit and instantly trigger Krolos S3 damage. Then Dina here is for the debuff. I believe that Dina can change into like claws. If you have claws, then you can do a better debuff to the boss as well, and also the damage reduction. Then his Dina here is maxed out, but I don't think you really need to max out. And then he's going with Dark Moon. Why Dark Moon is because you're gonna increase your owner effect accuracy to make Dina land the debuff easier. And then the last slot here he's going for Oboe. So Oboe here, he have a maxed out Oboe, so it's for the stun and also for the DOT. So this is why I think that it's not going to be consistent, but it's actually a way to clear Inferno Hoyan. So he used Oboe here to stun the mob, because you want to stun the Hoyan mob to not let them counter attack, and then to apply a little bit of DOT. He's going for Codex of Magic, so you can spam the S3 one more time to stun the mob. He's going for very, very high accuracy. Now let's take a look at the replay. It's actually pretty interesting. You can actually brute force to clear this Inferno Hoyan. So let's make it slower. So Hoyan here would damage one of your character, which is totally fine. Then Oboe will S3 applies some DOT, but most importantly is actually stunning the 2 mob here beside them. Then Dina here have effect accuracy increase. then apply defend break and also apply vulnerable. Then Chloros here will have the count, increase the attack. Then S3 on the boss, apply the Doom Toll, which is 10 stack you need to trigger to let him reapply the 10 stack. Then we have Rosa here to S3, then Rosa S3 from the 3 hit from S3 becomes 6 hit. So you can see here the Doom Toll instantly reduced down to 4 stack instead of 7 stack. Okay, so the Revolution count actually counts as a hit as well to further increase the hit count to trigger Chloros instantly. So now the mob gets stunned, they did not do any action. Then Obo did another stun with the Codex of Magic, spam another S3. So we have DOT to help damage. Okay, Rosa died, which is totally fine. Okay, then Dina do some multi-hit damage again, left one hit. Chloros S2, do some damage, trigger S3 for free again. Another S3 smack on the boss, and the boss died. Very brute force, like no okay, you have Obo as DOT, right? But it's not a DOT team, and you actually just use like massive amount of single target damage to just one shot the boss. Okay, so overall, it's actually a very cool recent clear like history. Can I still see it now? Yeah, it get bonked down with the other DOT team now, so I cannot show you anymore. So yeah, it's actually a very good showcase. So if you have actually invested in Chloros and Rosa, you can actually try this team out without any like DOT team like Shadow Sanya or Lily. Alright, then now let me show you the other one, which is actually from my friend Manny. Okay, I have no idea the previous showcase how consistent is the team with using the brute force method to actually kill the boss. I have no idea, like, is it really that consistent? I'm not sure because I don't know that player. But if you want a more consistent team, you can probably go try this one. So you can see here, every run here takes less than 1 minute, and out of 10 run, every run is actually pretty consistent. It's 10 out of 10 is all win. Alright, but you need Shadow Sanya here to fast forward the whole battle. But I believe that without Shadow Sanya, probably this team will work as well, because Shadow Sanya is basically just making the DOT team faster. Probably you can replace with other tankiness character to extend the team battle to let the boss die through DOT. So now let's take a look at the showcase first. Okay, so this is the showcase he showed it to me. So he's using Celine here, and also using Fungus, Obo, and Shadow Sanya, and without Lily. Alright, so now let's take a look at the showcase. It's actually pretty good as well. So he's using Lily here to S3 to the target to apply Forgetfulness and also attack down. So if the mob get Forgetfulness debuff, they are not able to trigger the counter attack to attack you. And then with the attack down, it will make your team a lot more safer because the boss can't really nuke your target. Then after Celine casts S3, this mob will still counter attack for the first time. Then Fungus follow up with a DOT damage. Then after Celine's battle, it will apply a shield. So everyone get a very good amount of shield here, and this shield can actually reflect damage. Okay, apply the shield, then now the boss take his action. He will take a DOT damage first. Okay, this is the DOT damage. Now the boss take action, it will attack one target. It attack on Obo, then the shield protected him. Then Obo trigger a lot of more DOT and also stun the mob as well. Then Fungus applies speed down and also DOT to the boss, and then speed up himself. Shadow Sanya, Codex of Magic, apply more DOT and extend the debuff. So the boss still got an attack down and also speed down debuff. Then Obo trigger more DOT to the boss and also stunning the mob. Celine here keep consistently apply shield for your team to increase your tankiness, and then you just apply more DOT, more DOT, more DOT until the boss take his action again, then he will die. But because you have Shadow Sanya here, will instantly trigger all the poison damage on the boss. So that's the part that I think that Shadow Sanya can be replaced with another character, for example like Valeria, or for example like Lingluo, to actually increase your team survival and just let the boss take the DOT damage by himself when he take the turn, instead of letting Shadow Sanya to S3 and instantly trigger the DOT. So you are able to build a team like Celine, Fungus, Obo without Shadow Sanya, probably another character that can actually increase your survival time and just let the boss trigger the DOT by himself instead of Shadow Sanya triggering the DOT. That's the reason why I think that it will also work. Alright, so let me show you his stats showcase. Okay, now let's take a look at the stats. So Celine here is building 1-3-4 speed and with effect accuracy. So basically you want Celine to outspeed the boss, so you can apply the attack down to the boss to make the boss not able to one-shot your team, and then also apply forgetfulness and also some RNG of DOT as well. Then the shell he's going for is going for Jackal Guard for rotating the turn a lot more faster. And then this is the equipment. So you can see the equipment is not even 3 pieces of module. So overall, it's actually very, very doable. And for Celine here, it's not even skill up as well. Everything here is level 1, level 1, level 1. And then you can see the Jackal Guard here is not even like very, very fast speed. You didn't reroll until like red kind of stats. And then for Celine here, no 3 piece of module. Basically, you are just making Celine to be fast enough to outspeed the boss. Alright, then for Oboe here, 126 speed, high effect accuracy as well. It's a max S3. Basically, it's for the RNG, DOT, and also more consistent stun to the mob, so the mob can't really counter attack you. And then it's running with Codex of Magic. So this is the equipment. It's also very, very good showcase because the equipment is not even 3 pieces of metric effect. Basically, you just want him to be fast enough and high accuracy enough. Then Codex of Magic. Okay, this is the Codex of Magic. Just let him able to spam the H3 one more time. Then this is his fungus is going for is a mixture of speed and a little bit of HP for tankiness, but I think it will work with other set as well. You just need to be fast enough and then with high effect accuracy enough to actually land the DOT. And then it's going for Jackal Guard. Then the next one is gonna be Shadow Sanya. So Shadow Sanya here also the same, just push with the speed and also as high effect accuracy as possible. Then Shed Codex of Magic. You can see everything the equipment showcase here is not even very, very high quality equipment because it's not 3-piece metric effect. Everything here is 2-piece metric effect, which can be totally achievable through Hell 1 to Hell 2 as well. Okay, but the shell you need to grind until Rengokutsu to get Codex of Magic. Alright, so this is the stats for Shadow Sanya, so it's max S1. But if you watch through the showcase, you'll notice that Shadow Sanya actually just makes the run a lot more safer and a lot more faster because of the DOT trigger. But probably Shadow Sanya can be replaced with other healer or probably other sustain to make the turn longer, to more safer, and then the boss will just die naturally through the DOT. It might actually be possible as well. Alright, so hope this video actually helped those players who are still looking for a team to clear Inferno Hoyan. Probably this video help you guys out, and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is GenMP, SPVCEJVMQ, Trendcan, thank you so much for your support. And also special thanks for the supporter or patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwalks, Rimu, Choni, Antonio Winterspoon, Cragran, Calamity, Rocco Standions, Jordan Alons. Special thanks for your support. And also special thanks for the Super Thanks MVP, HMZ, RY, and X, Reeks. Thank you so much for your support. Special thanks for the direct support on the live stream super chat for the latest tag. Thank you so much for Code Wilderness, Calamity, Agni, Love Fatima, Fatima Little Underwear, Bloods, Riku Fred, Choni. Thank you so much for your support.